everybody, this is a 5-minute light language. Basically this has been building up, leading up to the 666 portal that we just had on Monday. A lot of different energies and connections have been coming in, connecting it to the last 666 portal, which was in 2013. Very much about moving through into the new creation. And what came up as the main central card for this, or the main active card, was this is the Magic of the Unicorns deck by Diana Cooper, Create Your Vision. So this was like the focus of the reading. Do what makes your heart sing. You are being nudged forward. And so you can see that the unicorn is about to walk through a golden path following a rainbow bridge. A lot of other symbolism that has been coming up around this, like around this 9-year journey since 2013, and move through into that new creation, that new world, that higher vibrational reality. And so the cards that came up around that were Inward Revolution and Colour. So the Create Your Vision is the action that we're doing. It's the theme. And the Inward Revolution and the colour are basically the underlying mechanisms and experiences around the expression of that. So Inward Revolution is about how we move in cycles as the earth does, like with the moon cycles and the cycles of the sun and the tides, day and night. We, as organic parts of that process, we also move in cycles. For example, women's cycles, and men have their own cycles as well. But this inward revolution is like the in-breath, where we come in and we go inner, and our energies go inner, and we're still and we're contemplative, and we're accessing the deep unconscious parts of ourselves that underlie everything that that occurs in our life and the lessons we go through. And then from that place we get some innate understanding that may not be fully conscious. Going in there helps it become more conscious. And then once we've accessed it, we've shifted and understood things from a new perspective, we then move out and create the new in our world. So we expand out, and we might become more interactive with others and interactive with the world, and seeing the things we're reflecting on be expressed outwardly. So the colour is showing us it is the mirror of that process. So as we go in, we might feel colours, see colours, be drawn to colours, and then as we go out, we see that expressed outwardly in the world. We see the colours in our external environment, and we have some understanding or relevance. Colours have different healing properties. We might be drawn to certain colours. There might be colours that we need in our environment but not in our body, or on our body but not in our environment. Like you might not want to wear bright yellow, but you might want your walls bright yellow, for example. And so, yeah, the inward revolution represents the going inner, and the colour is representing the going outer in the world. And so just prior to the portal, we had some stillness, some reflection. Things we were trying to do in the outside world may not have progressed the way we wanted them to. It also coincided with a Mercury retrograde. And then as Mercury shifted and we have reflected, there's a still place before we just move out into the world and the new creations start to be seen and felt, and they become tangible. An example of this for me has been that I've been moving house, and exactly the same thing happened in 2013 on exactly the same day, is that I was moving country. So I was packing up my house, shutting everything down, moving, and this is exactly the same thing happening exactly the same time now, 9 years later. And it has been a really big journey. So that inward revolution is also acknowledging the challenges you've come across and understanding the lesson that's in those challenges and why your soul would be choosing to go through those challenges, how it is shaping you and molding you and forging you into gold, so that you can match the vibration of that gold path taking you through the portal. Isha taka kata kakato ko choto to taka taka patita kata kato ko akachacha chicha tatko to patita kata katita tata kata tata taka 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 to to akatata tita taka to 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 tita tata tata taka 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 tita taka ko akatati tata taka to choko to kita kata to choko to tita kata to chika pata ko akatati taka taka to I'm reminded that in that inward revolution, there was a really potent place where we've been accessing and shifting past life issues and ancestral DNA that we've been carrying, that having moved through those challenges, we no longer need to carry those burdens. So I've been seeing like a beast of burden. So it's like the beast of burden, like a donkey or something like that is a work animal that carries loads for humans, suddenly turning into the unicorn with the wings and the horn. The horn represents the psychic vision, and the wings, it's light. It lifts off the ground. It's not carrying the weight. Ishataka kata koko toko toto toko ita takatita takataka takata toko ko akatata tita tataka kakata koko koko. And so the other card that came through as like the higher aspect of this process of creating the vision in the real world, like the real tangible reality that you feel the strong desire to do, because it's coming from your soul and it's part of your soul's purpose, it's part of how your gifts fit into the world here, was the card Access Your Gifts. Explore your treasure chest, accept who you truly are. And what happens is that when we go in that inward revolution and we deepen into what we're feeling, what we're experiencing, what it all means, how it's relevant, what it feels like, we access those past lives and they clear through the observation of them with love and compassion for self and understanding. What happens is there's an expansion. So we retrieve the broken off aspects of ourselves that we're still stuck in that trauma in other lifetimes. And as they integrate back into the full being, we receive the gifts from that lifetime, the gifts of those lessons, and some of those, whatever you did in those lifetimes, you learned a lot, and that became part of you, and that's something you can bring forward into this lifetime. So through that inward revolution, you're creating your vision, which is based on partly on those gifts and learnings from other lifetimes, other dimensions, other realms, from your soul, from your soul's full experience, and bringing that in to help create that vision. Ishataka katoko. Ashatata tako toko toko to atati taka toko 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 choti taka toko toko asatati taka 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 to 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 atati taka 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 to 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 toko toko to 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 akatati taka taka toko toko to 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 toko to to toko to to kotati taka kaka taka kaka akatati taka 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 toko 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 akatati taka 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 to akatata tita taka 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 to Akatata tita katakata takato. Atata tita tatakataka kakakaha takoho koho 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 toho hokotoko. Akatita toko tata tita kaha tokoko. Tatata tita ta 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 ta. Ishakapatoko ati ti 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 ta 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 ta. So I'm feeling those gifts grounding through your crown, through your energy field. Akatita to 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 to. Feels like it's a process of coming into consciousness and embodiment. Akatita ta 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 ta. I sense that in a few days we'll do another reading which will solidify this even more into physical reality. Atoto tati ta tokatakata chuko tokobitakata akatata to 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 to. But be aware that it's coming in, welcome it in, invite it in. Allow anything that's ready to clear out to clear out. Akatata. Be aware of the colours and I'm getting like flowers, rainbows. You might get signs in those kind of forms, colourful birds that are all, if you feel a whoosh or a chill or a vibration or around seeing those colours, then it's really relevant to you, so pay attention. Atako. Okay, everybody, that is a healing and an activation. Drink a lot of water, listen to your body, rest when you need to. So the cards we've used was The Secret Language of Light by Denise Charvey and The Magic of the Unicorns by Diana Cooper. And I just want to also mention the cards I often use, especially around twin flame readings, is the Intuit Twin Flame Oracle. Now, when I bought these, I also felt very grateful to be supporting the creation of these by joining Kickstarter, which was a place that if you have a project that you're wanting to create, like a set of tarot cards, people can invest in that vision and it pays for the production of the first batch, and then you get that at a discount, and if the project goes to completion, then you get the cards and at a discount, and you have the feel-good factor of supporting creators to do something amazing. So if you like these cards, I do have an affiliate link in the description box if you would like a set of your own. Here's a little example of some of the cards that I just pulled out that are an example of the deck. The same creative force into it are making a tarot deck now, and that is in the Kickstarter phase. So there's links below if you would be interested in supporting that and getting, some cards that not a lot of people will have because they're not available in, widely distributed way. You want to support them and get them at a good price. There is a link down below. Blessings, everybody.